How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my continuation for the If I Was the Showrunner series for The Flash Season 6. This is for episode 19 entitled Vengeance. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into this episode. The episode starts off right where the last one ended. Barry and Red Death are standing straight apart from each other. "You don't have to do this," Barry starts. "Yes, I do. With this Earth under my control, the possibility of another crisis event happening will be less likely," Red Death exclaims. "So that's what this is about? Another crisis?" Barry asks. "That, and the fact that I deserve my revenge. After all, I am vengeance. I am justice. I am Red Death," Red Death says menacingly. The intro plays. "What revenge do you need to get?" Barry asks confusedly. "This multiverse neglected us for so many years. While ours was dying and decaying, people were dying at a constant rate. We were not prospering at all," Red Death says in defeat. "We didn't know there was another multiverse. If we did, we definitely would have helped you. Besides, with your control over this Earth, you're not going to make it any better," Barry tells him. "I can try," Red Death shouts. "It's not going to work. Look, you can help me and my team. You don't have to go down this dark path," Barry says. "That's the thing, Flash. I already have," Red Death replies. "You could change," Barry insists. "No, I'm too far gone," Red Death says back. He then races over to Barry and kicks him down. "Where's your team?" Red Death shouts. "I'm not telling you," Barry says back. "I'll find them. You know I will," Red Death says sternly. "No, you won't," Barry replies. "Oh, wait. I know. They must be in this building, right?" Red Death says as he gestures to Star Labs. Gestures? Sorry, I said that weird. "No, why would they be in there?" Barry refuses. Suddenly, Ralph walks out. "Oh, hey guys. Didn't know you'd be having that talk here." "Oh well, glad you found him though, Barry," Ralph exclaims. "Come on, Ralph," Barry says under his breath. "I'm screwed, aren't I?" Ralph questions. "Most definitely," Red Death says maniacally. Before Red Death can act, Barry kicks his legs out from under him. Red Death topples to the ground. "Go get Caitlin and get the hell out of here," Barry says frantically to Ralph. Red Death gets up quickly. "Why are you doing this, Flash?" Red Death says angrily. "Because I'll be damned if you take over this world without me trying to stop you first," Barry responds. Red Death tries to run inside Star Labs, but Barry stops him. "All right, I got her," Ralph says as he's holding Caitlin's hand running away. Barry chases after them and grabs them. He tries to run off with them, but they're too heavy. Red Death pounces on Barry, causing him to release Ralph and Caitlin. "Go, run," he tells them. "If you think they can outrun me, then you're stupider than I thought, Flash," Red Death says. "Oh, I know they can't outrun you. But you only want me. I know you do. And that's the thing. You can't outrun me," Barry replies. "Screw it. I'll be back," Red Death warns him. He then races off until he's out of sight. "Well, that was close," Ralph says suddenly. We then cut to Joe and Cecile. "Any news on whether Barry is okay?" Cecile asks. "No, not yet," Joe says a bit worriedly. "I have faith that he's going to be okay," Cecile tells him. "Wish I could be as optimistic as you," Joe replies. "Well, I don't know, I just think there's no point in not being optimistic," Cecile says, smiling. "I guess," Joe admits. Joe's phone then begins to ring. It's Barry. "Oh my God, it's him," Joe says. "Barry, hey, hello? Are you okay, son?" he asks frantically. "Yeah, I'm good. Well, kinda," Barry starts. "What do you mean, kinda?" Joe asks. "I tried talking to Red Death, but he didn't really listen," Barry exclaims. "Well, I told you, Barry, he's not a reasonable guy," Joe says. "I know," Barry admits. "Okay, but you're alright, right?" Joe asks. "Yeah, are you?" Barry asks. "Now I am," Joe says. "Okay, talk to you in a bit. Say hi to Cecile for me," Barry tells him. "All right, will do," Joe says. He hangs up. "See, I told you everything was going to be okay," Cecile exclaims. Joe smiles and they both embrace. We cut back to Barry at Star Labs. He tells Caitlin and Ralph that he's going to go to Iron Heights to talk with Earth-1 Roy about the multiverse Red Death is from. By the way, at this point in time, he doesn't know that Roy is from Earth-1. You'll see. I said Earth-1 because I already introduced the character But Barry doesn't know, only the audience. That's what I meant to say. We then cut to him at Iron Heights. He's in an interrogation room with Roy. What the hell do you want again? Roy asks, annoyed. I don't know why I didn't put the pieces together before, Barry starts. You're a different version of Roy Harper. I don't know, maybe I thought you just came here when the Earths merged from the Crisis, but you're from Red Death's multiverse, aren't you? Barry asks. I ain't telling you crap, Roy says sternly. Look, Roy, do you even know what Red Death did? Barry asks. What are you talking about? Roy wonders. Red Death killed 56 cops at CCPD, Barry tells him. What? No, Red Death said no one needed to get hurt, only if you got in his way, Roy says. Look, I was getting in his way, but I was trying to be reasonable with him. I was. Red Death wants to rule this world to get his revenge. We didn't know there was another multiverse, Barry admits. Okay, what do you want to know? Roy asks. What multiverse did Red Death come from? Barry questions. The Dark Multiverse, Roy tells him. Ominous music plays and the outro plays. We then cut to Earth -1. Red Death is at his compound. I need to get stronger than the Flash, and I know just the way to do it, he says aloud. He then takes out a syringe out from his drawer with lightning compiled inside it. He shoots it into himself. This ought to do the trick, he says menacingly. He then compulses and twitches. Lightning courses through his veins. Red Death yells, I am vengeance. I am justice. I am Red Death, he says. The episode ends. So that was The Flash Season 6, Episode 19, Vengeance. So we got 3 more episodes left, guys. I'll give you a little hint for next episode. It's a big one. A certain reveal is going to happen in next week, or not next week. I don't know when I'm uploading this, but a certain reveal will be in the next episode. Which I'm sure most of you already know, but maybe you've forgotten about it, but I don't want to give it away here. But anyway, guys, let me hear your thoughts on this episode down in the comments below. And if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.